Hey everyone, Caroline here, and today's video is a response or a reaction to a video of one of the other members of the tribe here that I saw this morning, and that's Paul Berry. And Paul talked about how he's just posted something on his personal Facebook page, and it's the first time he's announced or given any indication to any of his friends and family and contacts on his personal Facebook page about what he's doing in his life at the moment, and it was a guided meditation. And he talked about how he had anxiety about doing this, and anxiety about showing a side to him that most of the people in that group probably hadn't ever seen before. And I thought it was so true. It was very accurate. I really resonated with what he said, because I have the same issue in the fact that I've been keeping a very low profile amongst my friends and family over the last 3-4 months about what I'm doing. Half of them don't even know whether I'm in the country or where I'm even living at the moment, because I've been literally keeping out of everyone's way. But anyway, it made me think about how I've progressed through mainly this video journey. So I'm not gone about a third of the way through now, but it's about what this video journey has taught me or enabled me to learn about myself, and the confidence it's given me, so that I feel now that I would be more than happy to put something on my Facebook page. Haven't quite figured out what yet, because I still can't really describe what it is I'm doing. That's a bit I need to work on. But the point is, one of the lessons I learned very early on in this video journey, I allowed myself to be quite vulnerable. So there's a few videos towards the beginning of my journey where I spoke about some, what to me was very personal things, about my life, about relationships, about the death of my best friend last year. And there was one video where I was crying on camera, and I never would have done that before. I've always been somebody who is very guarded about my own feelings. I'm very sensitive in the fact that I think call me an empath if you like. I'm very sensitive to how other people feel, and have developed the skills over the years of really picking up other people's vibrations, I suppose, maybe. About I can sense when somebody's is hiding something or fearful about something, or what they say is not really what they mean. And in order to do that, or what's enabled me to do that, is for myself to be kept very impartial, so that very few people actually know how I feel about anything. And that has enabled me to play various different roles. A good negotiator, a good mediator between people, because I make it all about them and not about me. But in doing so, I've given myself to everybody else, but without actually revealing who I am, or taking care about what I need or what I want, or when I'm in that position and I need help or need somebody to listen to. I found it very difficult to ask for that, and a lot of that comes down to fears: fear of judgment by others, fear of being judged as being seen, fear of being seen as weak, fear of stating any of my own beliefs in case I can't justify them, or if they don't stand up to scrutiny in some way, because I've got some friends who love debating and love drilling into things like that, and fear of how I look. I've for many years, since teenager, probably even before that, I've had self-image issues, and so I've worn many different masks over the years, to different people, reflecting back to them whatever they need at the time, but without actually being true to myself. And so what this journey has enabled me to do, and one of the reasons why I'm here, and one of the outcomes I wanted to get out of the SFM, was peeling back those layers. I think Sandra said, or somebody else said recently, is stripping back all those masks, taking off all the masks and stripping back all the defensive layers I put on myself to protect myself, but also all the layers of being something to everybody else. And so what I learned with some of those early videos in this video journey, or not what I learned, but what I felt, was that by putting myself out there, putting me, the inside me, not the outside me, out into this group, since then I know that anybody who's watched those videos knows me, the true me, and all of a sudden that means that whenever I meet that person, or if I was to build a relationship, an ongoing relationship with anybody, it would be done on a foundation of truth and honesty and authenticity. And that hit me like a bombshell when I suddenly realised that if I met any of these people, like, so for example, when I went to the London meetup a month or so back, I went to that meetup going, I don't need to put on an act anymore. I don't need to pretend. I don't need to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. And that just felt like a massive weight off my shoulders. Like I've been wearing this blanket, like I've been hiding under a cloak all these years. There was a weight on me. And by stripping that off and not worrying about how I look or how I sound or what I say, because I'm imperfect, you know, I might make mistakes, I might not. What I see as imperfections, somebody else might see as perfections, you know, and by taking away that judgment of myself, it's freed me up no end to I feel like I can make connections with people now on a basis of truth, maybe if that's the word, but integrity, and maybe can now attract the people that align with who I am and what I think and what I believe and my values. So part of if I were to put something on my personal Facebook page about what I'm doing, and I do get, as Paul said, the piss take comments back, I just see that as, okay, that's fine. People don't understand. What I'm talking about is not in their realm of awareness or their knowing, and that's not their fault. That's no judgment on them or on me, but this is who I am, and they can make the decision then whether they accept or not accept me. It may well be that they have similar beliefs, or other people that come out on my Facebook group might suddenly connect with me on a much deeper level than they have before, because I never revealed this part of myself before. And maybe I'll lose a few friends as a result, that was what was worrying me, because I've always wanted to be popular, always wanted to be liked, and I've been a victim of my own success. But I'm starting to lose that now and realise that it's about quality, not quantity, and it's about being friends and associating with the right people, and not for the sake of having friends. So yeah, so that's what this journey has taught me. And it's also, I was thinking about when I used to work and used to have everything, when I ticked all the boxes. If I was introducing myself to people, I would say things like, yes, I've got a nice house, but don't judge me on it, that's not me, that's not who I am. Or yes, I drive a Porsche, which I did, but don't judge me on that, because that's not who I am. Or the reason for me having a Porsche is because I'm actually into cars and it's a damn good car and I really enjoy driving it. It had nothing to do with the badge. I remember thinking for long and hard about whether to put a personalised number plate on the car because I could afford to, and that's what people did when they bought cars like that. And I thought, no, that doesn't feel right. That's not me. I'm not buying it as a symbol. I'm not buying this car as a status symbol or showing off any wealth or anything like that. So I didn't, because that was projecting the wrong image. For me, it was about the enjoyment of driving the car. And there were various things that I used to do and used to have, but I didn't like to tell people about them because of fear of judgment, that they would misjudge me or misunderstand me, and that's because I misunderstood myself. I think I didn't know who I was. I knew who I wasn't, but I still wanted to fit in. I wanted to be accepted. But the best way to be accepted is by being who you are. And it's testament to this group that we all feel, well, I hope we all feel, I certainly do, feel comfortable revealing parts of myself that I've only ever revealed to closest of close friends before. And and yet I feel totally comfortable doing that here. And in fact, I kind of want to tell everybody everything, because it just makes you connect even better with me. Maybe there's parts of me that you'd resonate with. So so yeah, so thank you, Paul, for inspiring this video today, and I hope there's some value in it for somebody out there. See you tomorrow. All right, take care. Lots of love.